balancing of the scales. I pray that we all are held accountable and that whatever it is you require of us to do to help keep balancing the scales, we're here to answer the call. All right, thank you, lovely souls, for being present. All right, we're going to get messages from your heart because let's be honest, our hearts has been talking to us, and a deep purging in the heart space is taking place. So, we may be asked to be honest about how we feel about some things. And that's, some may say, well, what does it matter? It happened in the past. It's done and over with. Well, our heart has messages for us, okay? Now, everything is important about our essence. But heart health is going to be very important. I mean, it's always been important, but in the medical industry, heart health is going to be coming to the forefront. Wicked-hearted people will be suffering from a lot of mental illness as well as physical body illness as well. So their hearts are going to be wearing and tearing down, okay? So there's going to be a lot of connected to someone who has a heart disease, and that's going to be an indication that they've been doing a lot of wicked stuff, okay? So if you are in the health industry, and you like, some of the patients I'm working with have heart ailments, and they seem like the sweetest people in the world, well, those heart diseases came on. Not for everybody, but to be able to pick up so they could stop doing wicked stuff. And if they still was choosing to do wicked stuff, well, they didn't learn their lesson. So, some wicked people are about to be getting heart diseases, okay? If you're a chosen one, you've been asked to make sure you maintain mental, emotional, and spiritual health. It's going to be of the utmost importance. Okay. Without further ado, we'll get into the message. Messages from your heart. But you're going to notice some wicked people in between the last of this battle. They're going to be trying to, do fear tactics like, I'm the one with the in control here. You're going to notice in between, pick up on their vibration. They're going to be getting short on breath. Not only that, they're going to be, what they're going to be saying ain't going to have as much juice to it. It's because they're going to be feeling the physical parts of the inside of their body breaking down, okay? So not only they're going to be dealing with poverty, body breaking down, surrounded by people that don't care about their health. Okay? So let's get to messages from your heart. We have death and sight of the owl. Every time I see this death card, some heavy energy. Can you emphasize this meaning? Some of you guys are supposed to be dead by now. Yeah, life insurance policies. Oh, yeah. This is 8 of diamonds. This right here is, it's a long story, she's saying. Yeah, you guys were supposed to be dead by the age of 28. Okay? Some of you that's younger than 28, you figured some shit out real early. Or some of you guys figured out stuff at just right in the nick of time because you had death following you. I really feel like death was trying to warn you of things to come. It wasn't like death was following you like, I'm gonna get you. You know, I really feel like death was trying to warn you that other people wanted you gone. And now I'm really picking up the people who wanted your spiritual abilities. There's people who wanted your spiritual abilities by the age of 28. If you have you've outlived anything. It's like a doctor saying you only got 2 weeks to live and you live 3 years. But the spirit of death was warning you guys. People wanted to kill y'all. You guys got a story to tell. And I feel like the people that wanted to kill you guys, now death is following them. Like, I really feel death was warning you guys. Someone's really trying to take your life. Like, these people have been planning long term how they were going to be able to use your gift of foresight. I'm feeling like someone knew you had the gift of foresight, and they wanted that so that they could be able to avoid consequences catching up to them. This is interesting messages. Wow. You know, it's interesting, like when I'm learning to just enjoy the messages as they show themselves. And I'm so grateful that Spirit is using me as a vessel to share these messages. Once again, we got Sight of the Owl. I'll show you the other cards as well. I'm hearing, sweep around your own front yard before you try to sweep around mine. We got some of the same cards showing up. We have 8 of Diamonds again, Sight of the Owl. Okay, so this right here is this information is prominent if this is showing up again. Okay. We got Plant Seeds and King of Cups, Hearts. And then we have Thunderstorm and 3 of Diamonds. So what I'm definitely picking up here is you guys are always ahead of time. And 8 is standing out here. You may not be aware of it, but your gift of foresight is so strong, if you're listening to this, that you will actually be taking necessary actions to avoid danger. Okay, you could basically, someone could have been planning 5 years worth of damage to you, and you will be like, maybe sometimes unknowingly, you may not realize that a single action you do could actually be putting that whole plan to just rest in 3 months or 1 day. So let's say, you know, I'm like, I want to sabotage you, you know, and I did a whole lot of research on you. I've been trying to figure out what's the easiest way to come in, things like that. You have the gift of foresight where, you know, your intuition will say, do this. You might be like, what? And you do it. And that evil person's plan goes down the drain. So they won't be aware that it went down the drain, but they'll basically be setting up evidence that they were trying to attempt to take from you, murder you, or whatever it was they had in mind to do to you. You know, like where you'll be hearing readings, such and such wants to plan and plot to do such and such to you. But, and you'll just hear this drawn out thing. They want you to suffer. They want you to do this, but you may not even realize it. Everything that you have been doing has made it so that you can outlive the people that want you to be dead. Like one little action that you do that may seem ordinary to you is so full of magic where literally their whole plan goes down the drain. How cool is that? And then with plant seeds, I feel as if it's a war in King of Cups. It's a war of the mind here being exposed. And it's going to show up in the court system. They're going to start making up new laws as well so that people can be mindful of narcissistic abuse. You know how sexual harassment, there's do not, sexually harass somebody. There's going to be laws against narcissistic abuse. And if you're able to explain it and conceptualize it in a clear manner, you'll be able to win your case. But what I'm definitely picking up here is people who are afraid of your glow up. They're not realizing that their plan has already been foiled. And so you may be healing from a deep-rooted seed of fear that's been placed in your heart, that just because someone has intentions to harm you, that they have a chance of doing it. Like literally one action you're doing could literally be stopping a whole plan. And these people are literally lining up evidence upon evidence upon evidence upon evidence that they deserve to go to prison. This King of Hearts right here says, have you tried looking in the ocean? So the man who's in charge of hunting, looking like hunting Moby Dick, is showing signs to this this gentleman. Something is emotionally and mentally unstable about you. Why are you looking for a whale in a bookstore? So I feel at this time, you're going to be, a lot of seeds of fear that were planted in you are about to be uprooted, because you're going to realize you are being divinely guided and protected the whole time. Yeah, you may have faced and dealt with a lot of heartache and pain, but it wasn't meant for you to stay stuck on that pain like it was gonna be your forever. It was literally meant for you to, heal from it. However, you dealt with some people that did everything they could so you could have those negative emotions trapped in your body as an empath, so they could continue to narcissistically abuse you and for it to go unnoticed. So some of the actions, actually almost every action you're taking, and the number 8 keeps standing out to me, is really setting it up so that anyone who hurt you, exploited you, abused you, and planted a seed of fear in you, they're going to have to pay for that. So you're going to realize, like, let's say you were bullied at 3. Let's say you're bullied at 7 by someone on the playground. This person really made it seem like I am going to run your life for the rest of your life. That seed will be unplanting itself, and you'll be like, wait, you were in my life just for a temporary moment. Basically, you're going to realize the seeds of fear that were planted in you was someone else's warped reality of what they felt or experienced in their own life. Okay, so if you're an empath and you realize you experienced some sort of bullying, growing up and things like that, it's really people who were triggered by you and wanted to be healed by you, and you weren't healing them. Even if you felt like you were kissing ass, you weren't healing them. And so they tried to, create trauma bonds with you by bullying you, for some beating you, beating their seeds of fear into you. And now you're going to uncover these seeds of fear. You're going to start to realize, why am I thinking what's the worst that can happen all the time? And you're going to start to realize, wait, what's the best that can happen? Because I feel like if you hadn't met some people in your past, you would have been a little bit more optimistic, but maybe a little bit more naive. So you can thank these past experiences because they're honestly helping you be able to have discernment. Also with thunderstorm here, and underneath it is soul loss and prophetic dreams. Prophetic dreams is saying you were destined to be in this life to experience what you have experienced. You were chosen by your ancestors, the ancients. So take all of your experiences. It's not meant for you to heal alone. Go to a body of water and just sit there and release. And the offering that you will be giving is your trueness, who you are. Don't expect anything of water. Go by a body of water, a beach, a lake. Don't expect anything from the water. Just be. Learn to not want anything. And you're going to notice your life is going to be changing, the shift. You're going to notice yourself experiencing oneness with nature in a way where you're going to notice, wait, so I indulge in this habit because of such and such. You're going to notice how powerful the wind is, even a soft breeze on your face. You're going to really appreciate, well, this soft breeze helped me be able to experience pleasure and joy just from stillness. We have karmic debt. You're going to basically understand that the thunderstorm and soul loss you experienced, the fact that you chose to be kind-hearted and loving despite all the bullying that you endured, and a lot of it was so that you would basically get off your path. It's so you could be the greatest creator, spirit weaver. So this 3 of diamonds, and you were targeted with this spiritual warfare from birth. So you might have been having some type of inner conflict of, as I chose to make these horrible decisions. You were targeted from birth. There's 3 of diamonds. Your a parental figure targeted you. Could be your mom, your dad. But the young man saying to his mother, look, Mom, the road not taken. And he wants to go his own separate way, but the mother is worried about losing her son. So she just sticks to going the way she knows. So I feel like with this 6 of diamonds, you're like the elephant in the room. Your family knew that you would be the one to uncover family secrets that they were ashamed of expressing. And so you possibly experienced some very severe abuse. So messages from your heart is to not beat yourself up for the choices you made due to how you saw things through a very interesting lens. You know, you can create a lot. In fact, you have a lot of beautiful psychic abilities. You're able to see, and you're a healer. And the sight of the owl says you're wise. You're a healer. You're a seer. Feel like you're a tarot reader. Very mystical. You know, a lot of people don't understand the owl, but they respect the owl because they understand the owl is highly magical. Okay, let's get some more messages. Yeah, we got a lot more cards here. Okay, the same cards. So Spirit is continuing some of the things we're talking about. Let's get some cards here and I'll show you the cards. Once again, we have 3 of diamonds where the young man is saying, look, Mom, the road not taken. Once again, so we have the 6 of diamonds with the elephant. And then we have the 10 of clubs here. The little engine that wouldn't. It's like your family, a parental figure. Okay, we got same card showing up. They made your life a living hell because they worried about being left behind. They knew that these visions, your destiny did include them. And this family, these are people who didn't want to do shadow work. They didn't want to admit how they felt about themselves. When you came into the family, message from your heart is that you were a wake-up call, but they needed to make some huge changes. So with the seer, messages from your heart, when you came into this world, you already knew why you came there. And from the gate, you did everything you could to honor your soul mission. So the soul loss occurred because a parental figure did not want to get left behind. This parental figure knew that you came in here to do something great. They also knew that at a certain age, your abilities would be activated. So they did everything they could so you would go down a path that could get you further and further from your calling. And you're highly psychic. They did everything they could to block those psychic abilities, only for all those experiences that you had to lead you into one of the most hugest spiritual awakenings. If you see the card here, 27, you might have had a sporadic spiritual awakening by 27, or you will have one before the age of 27. And there's a parental figure. I'm picking up a mother figure for some of you guys, or someone in feminine energy who really did not want to deal with codependency or addictions connected to their codependency. I'm feeling like there was a parental figure in feminine energy. This could be a masculine, a father as well, who was addicted to pain. And because you're a seer here, you know, you are always naturally hopeful that we'll get through this. This is temporary. Don't stress about it. But they didn't want to take the necessary actions to actually heal for themselves. And so because they couldn't heal off of you the way they wanted to, you dealt with some people who made your life a living hell. With Run with the Wolves, right above 6 of diamonds, I feel like you had a lot of those beautiful natural little things about yourself. It was swept under the rug. It was made to feel as if it was just 24 plus 6. Your family members, you were the one who stood out. Every little thing about yourself that makes you beautiful, they went above and beyond to downplay it or act as if they didn't see it. And then they would go talk about it behind your back with each other like that child is odd. So in this moment, you're going to be discovering beautiful things about yourself that you possibly stopped doing in childhood because you had a bunch of family members, because you have 24, Run with the Wolves, and 6, you had a bunch of family members who didn't like that you got more attention than them. They was jealous of a child. A parental figure was in charge of that too. Okay. Then we have Inner Healer. I'll show you guys 13 and 10 of Wands, clubs. This family member or family unit did everything they could to stop you from regenerating, from healing, from delving into your spiritual practices. They did everything they could. Emotional abuse, mental abuse, physical abuse, spiritual abuse, whatever it was they could, 13, like Friday the 13th. They tried to basically, anything that was beautiful and love and light for you, they try to make it a nightmare for you. And then they try to hide behind some sweet, innocent get up that, you know, like, you may have people that, you know, were in the church, act like we worship God, but these people are trying to put an end to you by really trying to, you know, have you stuck like them. They didn't like that they couldn't heal off of you, so they didn't want you to heal. So that's why you would notice pain will get stored in your body, and you would be able to pick up. It's like you would attract a lot of painful situations. And the little engine that wouldn't, the engine saying, I don't care about heels. I want to be a writer. His parents are looking at him like, but we don't do that here. You got some people from your family, a parental figure that is highly afraid of the truth coming out. You stood out as a child. Also with this joker here, the lifeguard telling the woman, I'm sorry, ma'am, but you have to put your dust jacket back on. Someone is highly pissed that they let their insecurities miss out on an opportunity with you. So your heart is telling you that you're meant to take the road less traveled, the road not taken. So we'll do a 3-power pick a card, the road not taken. And I'm going to give credit where credit is due. This deck of cards is from the New Yorker. I'll show you guys. Yeah, this is a beautiful deck of cards, okay? The road not taken. We got 3 pals and things like that. And we'll end it there. But you guys are meant to take the road not taken. You had so many people who did everything they could to get you from not taking that road. But what I'm definitely picking up here is you guys were destined to have a spiritual awakening around the age of 27. Because there was people who wanted you dead by the age of 28. Okay, so congratulations if you you know, I don't know how to say, just congratulations, okay? Do not let that gift of foresight feel unappreciated or go to waste. Trust your gift of foresight, okay? Okay, we'll get another deck of cards, and then we'll start. I think I'll pick a card. Okay. Welcome to the 3-power pick a card title, The Road Not Taken. All right. We have 3 pals. Use your gifts and abilities to pick the pal or pals where your soul leads you to. And without further ado, I'll see what the pile of choice that you choose. Welcome, pal 1. Spirit, allow me to deliver accurate messages for pal 1 and to not allow egotistical influences to give out wrong information. Okay. Hey, Pile One. So we're gonna pick a. Okay. All right. All right, beautiful Pile One. You guys are beautiful energy. I'll show you the cards. Like King of Swords, Nine of Cups, the Hanged Man, Three of Diamonds, Jack of Hearts, Spirit Weaver, Karmic Debt, and Thunderstorm in reverse. All right. So this is a very interesting, beautiful layout of cards. I'm so excited to be reading this for you guys. So the King of Swords and the Thunderstorm in reverse. The road not taken. I feel as if for Pile One, parallel universes are merging for you guys. It's like I feel as if you guys have the choice to live in two parallel universes at once. So you might notice that you like to you change your mind often. Be gentle with yourself about that. This is a gift, because I'm picking up parallel universes merging together. With Thunderstorm in reverse, I've never gotten this in reverse. This first time. In one parallel universe, you guys are seeing things from the perspective of strictly, purely objective. You guys are very influential in the mental realm, disconnected from your heart space. And in the alternate universe, parallel universe, your heart rules everything. So these parallel universes are merging together. You know, some people could be intimidated by this beautiful gift because it can bring out a lot of emotions. For some, it can bring out fear when you're just in this straight objectivity mode. And for some, it can bring out repressed emotions of and insecurities. And so I feel like these parallel universes are merging so that, you know, manic episodes of expression can mellow out. And when I say manic, I don't mean, like a diagnosis of anything. I really just simply mean, like, you know, there's a reason you go into your King of Swords energy when you need to. There's a reason you may just shut your heart down when speaking to certain people, because you understand the high levels of sensitivity that you have. You understand how to take care of your emotional body. You understand that you can tolerate things for so long because your healing journey is very unique, and you understand people who do not want to heal, they're not going to respect and honor the path that you've chosen. So they might try to create unnecessary obstacles to keep you in their presence so that you will not be able to heal. So when this King of Swords comes out, it can come out harsh, you know. But you also understand that this is also a representation of that you have walls up extremely high, Power One. So then, when your heart is ruling everything in this parallel universe, you can encounter some very difficult people. So you have multiple parallel universes merging together so that you'll be able to communicate in a way where you are, you know, allowing your heart, a healed heart, to lead, and where when you speak with authority, there's an understanding. I see that you've made this decision based off of taking time to see things from all sides. The hangman that I'm looking at, because this cat is, you know, the hangman is not afraid to deeply explore. This is the Three of Swords. Pain, the depths of your trauma. This is why you guys are the magician. You're great alchemizers. And okay, because I was just like, why? Oh yeah, magician. By the way, the world, something is coming to an end for you guys. Okay. We got karmic debt here and Jack of Hearts. So with these two parallel universes merging, you're going to be able to start to pay notice that people are going to treat you with respect because they understand that while you may have a heart of gold, you strike with the iron fist. Now, one would say, isn't that a bit, you know, this is the role not taken is you exploring a certain amount of leadership and understanding that there are people who will come into your life and be there for all the right reasons. Because you naturally attract a lot of beautiful things, Power One. And there are people who will come into your life and they will not try to break your walls down or just force their way into your kingdom or queendom. They'll actually take the time to respect themselves and respect you. And they're not going to try to take claim on what's yours. Because when you're too much into your subjective energy, you have people trying to rob you blind. And then when you're too much into your objective energy, you have people trying to basically throw dirt on your name. Like, you know, Power One is not a nice person to be around, but the whole reality of it is you actually have a really nice balance, and this allows you to experience 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, okay, I'm right. This allows you to experience the Nine of Cups. Your quality. See, quality is not able to be around any and everybody. Maybe back, you know, in the beginning of time, you would have been able to, at this point in time, when you're hearing this, meet some individuals who are more individuals who were on your wavelength, but a lot of people on your wavelength are spread around the world because they have these big missions to do to help wake up humanity, and you're one of them. So the role not taken is leadership for you, Power One, a very unique style of leadership. With karmic debt, you chose to not allow other people's pain to harden your heart. It's a strength for you to cry. You know? Crying actually brings miracles into your life. Not, going around somebody who going, exhaust your heart to make you cry. Just really however you cry, allowing yourself to express that pain, because what you experience happened, Power One. It happened. But okay. But you have to express your emotions. It's going to be of the utmost importance, because from the experiences of adversity you've experienced, is something great is going to come from this, okay? Legacy wealth. We have the womb. Legacy wealth comes from your exploration of your deep pain. You are a very powerful healer. And as a healer with ceremony, you're going to deal with some very tough things. Nobody ever said being in this world will be easy. So the role not taken, this Jack of Diamonds, it was then that I realized I had one hell of a story to tell, and tell it I would. The role not taken is you expressing what you have experienced. Because I feel there's someone out here who has experienced what you've experienced. Maybe not the exact same way, but they've experienced a portion of what you have experienced. And you may just say something, a line or something, whatever it is, it could help balance their chakras. It could help them have a new perspective on how to deal with some very toxic parents who are trying to act as if they're loving light. Because what's happening now, with this spiritual warfare that's taking place, Power One, you got a lot of karmics trying to go into hiding. Some of them are going to go to prison. Some of them are going to die. Some of them are going to lose everything. But for some of them, they're the children they're taking care of are the chosen ones, and they're going to try to stop these kids too. And Power One, you're being asked to put something out that is very special to you, that could help somebody who will possibly experience what you're experiencing. What was the most painful thing that you experienced? You see this beautiful woman here? She's at peace with whatever has happened in life. She's so graceful, so elegant, so lovely. I feel as if you creating whatever it is you're going to create is going to help your heart chakra too. So, the role not taken is you taking on a leadership where you learn to trust again. This is big for Power One. Learning to trust again is going to be of the utmost importance. I'm not saying it like for you to be like, oh my gosh, you got to do it now. Learning to trust again. Learning to realize that, there's a rainbow of people out here instead of just the people who choose to be the born black and white kind. And this is actually an act of leadership for you, because I'm feeling like the family you came from does not know trust. And you're going to be able to have a blueprint to help others who have gone through what you've gone through not be able to take it to such a dark place. Okay? And we're going to clear the energy. And that's it for Power 1. I hope that helped you. Have a good day. Hello, Pal 2. Spirit, I hope to deliver clear, accurate messages for Pal 2, free of any outside influences that do not need to be in this reading. Okay. Now I just had this thought. What if the same cards came before this reading? And I thought I'd be bored. No, but then I'm thinking, no, they're going to be a brand new message. So I feel like you guys are abstract thinkers, abstract artists. Your imagination is so beautifully powerful and potent. And excuse me, y'all been eating the black eyed peas and pistachios. Well, I guess. But I feel like you guys are the abstract thinkers. I feel like you guys are the ones where there could be a room full of people's egos trying to compete, and they'll trying to figure out a solution to an issue, and you already have figured it out and already came up with other ways to make it better, and others would overlook you. However, Spirit would have it so that, you know, the frustrated leader of the thing would come to you and say, do you have any ideas? You know, and you would give the greatest solution in the world. Okay, so we are blessed with the sun. In fact, I'm just let you guys see the cards, because the sun, Queen of Cups, Six of Spades, and Jack of Spades. And this run with the wolves came out this way, and we have the seer. Okay. So the road not taken, Power 2. The fact that you guys are here, I'm so grateful to be doing a reading for you beautiful, lovely souls. The road not taken for Power 2 is one of comfort, relaxation. You might be in the midst of creating the foundation so that you can be able to relax. With this Queen of Cups, there is this beautiful sense of understanding. Like what I'm picking up, people just naturally can tell you're understanding. You know, and I also you're very loving, very beautiful. You know, you guys could want to wear all black one day, black on black, lips, whatever you want to do. And people will be able to clearly see that you're still loving, and they would want to get to know you. So I feel like the road not taken is you just simply embracing that you're loving. However, I really feel as if you guys have been burnt so bad that you are taking the necessary precautions to create the foundation so that you can be able to relax, you know? Because you do understand the climate of the world that we live in today. You know, others do not have that high calibration of energy that you have. And with the sun here, there's a lot of people that have used you for your nurturing abilities. So, and with this Jack of Spades, I feel like you guys have dealt with a lot of rat-like people. You also dealt with a lot of hypocrites who have really went above and beyond to understand how your psyche works so that they could manipulate you for your motherly energy. And with the Six of Spades here, I feel because these two young women have this man in the middle, and there's a books on balls. People would play a lot of games with you, and you would try to understand it. Like, because I'm picking up here, you dealt with some toxic feminine energy that made you feel as if, yeah, you're welcome here. But there would be a lot of mental play at hand, and you would just simply be trying to understand what was going on. I feel you dealt with a lot of loneliness, pal, too. But I feel like you're moving away from that, because I feel like you're understanding that your company is enough and the right company will be there for you. What I'm picking up is anyone who went above and beyond to play mental games with you is really in high regret now, because all the confusion that they put out when you were in their presence, it's not even fun anymore. It's like hypocrites are now surrounded by straight ass rats. Those who really went above and beyond to, defamate your character, who went above and beyond to disturb your peace. Now with Run with the Wolves and the way it's turned sideways, I feel as if you're still healing, and that's okay. And with the Seer, you have a lot of your abilities coming back. So you might now be in this time where you're just really becoming one with yourself. You might still be getting out and enjoying life and nature and things like that, but in a way where you can feel at peace, okay? I feel like you're finding places where people ain't gonna be just bum brushing up on you trying to get into your energy, because your energy like that, okay? So what I'm picking up from the road not taken, you're being asked to get out your comfort zone and to expose some people who have chosen to be a pain in the ass. I feel like some of you guys already are doing that. But I feel like the way you're being asked to expose people is to expose the way they do things. So with these two young ladies, from the energy I'm picking up here, there's one interpretation, this young man could have walked in on these young ladies trying to understand what they're talking about, and they could have been keeping him out because they wanted their space. Or this could be you feeling like people said, hey, come join us, and they're playing mental games with you. You guys have a lot of beautiful knowledge about the way narcissism works. You guys also know how to chess narcissists, okay? You know how to play the game of chess so well, and narcissists will think they're checkmating you, and basically they think they're playing you, but they'll be playing their own enemy. So the road not taken is to understand that the comfort you seek is in life, but you have to find it in a different way. The Queen of Cups is very soothing, but the Queen of Cups can't always be in this soothing energy all the time, because it will attract rats. So the road not taken is being the Queen of Cups to yourself 100%. Now, you have to understand there's a light and shadow aspect of the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups can be your best friend or your worst friend. And the fact that you have such a soothing, gentle nature about you allows you to tap into people's energies quite easily. So it's important for you to understand that if I'm a rat thinking I'm going to out-rat you, or if I'm a hypocrite trying to take on your persona, I don't actually understand the depths of your soul at all. In fact, you're showing up here as a seer. Okay? So more than likely, people who do not have the greatest intentions for you will try to come in as part of your wolf pack, because you're a natural born leader. They'll want to be nurtured by you. However, the road not taken is for you to be the Queen of Cups to yourself and to really redefine what an empath is. You may be an empath that, wears a unicorn costume and has a bike that looks like a cat. And when it rides down the street, it purrs, And you may have one of the baddest radio stations in the world. And you may be known as for whatever it is you want to be known for. The road not taken is using your voice to expose rats and hypocrites who like to play in dirty places. See, what I'm picking up is you understand there's a lot of dirty people who like to act like they ain't doing what they doing. You got so much knowledge that I really feel you're already obedient, and I feel like you're already doing this, and you're doing a great job. And you may be wondering, so where is this going to take me? Someplace beautiful. A place where when it's all said and done, you're going to be able to relax and not have to look over your shoulder and wonder if somebody going to come in and try to basically get into your energy field. And that's a beautiful message to deliver for Power 2. I'm so grateful to be able to share that message with you lovely souls. Thank you for being here. We'll clear the energy. How 3, you're mentally stimulating. Can't quite figure you out, and that's where I need to leave it at. Like, I'm not, doing a reading to get all in your business, but the energy I'm picking up is mentally stimulating, can't quite read you, and where people start to get in trouble is if they start trying to push past the obvious boundaries that are there. It's like it starts out as peak interest, mental peak interest. And then where it starts to become something unhealthy is when they're trying to push past the energetic boundaries that are there. Spirit, I ask to deliver clear, concise messages for Pal 3, free of my ego and anything else. And I just want to say I love you, Spirit. Thank you. I'll show you the pictures. 4 diamonds, ace of diamonds, medicine woman, spirit weaver, and death. I'll show you the cards. Okay. You got the World, the Fool, and the Chariot. I'll show you the cards. With Power 3, I feel like you're turning over a new leaf. Like, I feel like you guys are definitely turning over a brand new leaf. Like, I feel like you guys are at a place where you're kind of like, I want stability, but the way I've been trying to get stability ain't quite doing it. So I'm about to really do something that I feel led to do, but I feel like it ain't been done before. Now, you may not have expressed this to yourself, but something energetically is happening. I feel like Power 3, you might be being called to go somewhere, do things that really don't make sense. I don't really know how to explain it. You might, it's like something's happening in your energetic body with this death here, where something in you is dying. Like medicine woman. Whatever it is you're healing, it's releasing this Ace of Diamonds here. It's releasing what I'm picking up, like you feeling need, like you have to overcompensate who you are. I feel like you're getting back to like who you are at a soul level, you know? Like I feel like Power 3, you guys used to acquiesce to what others wanted because you really wanted to feel a part of a group. And I totally get it. You know, that's normal, but that's dying in you. And what's happening here is you're starting to see, I'm enough. And I'm enough. What's dying in you is anything from your past that told you you have to compromise your boundaries so that you can be around us. Or I also feel like you have people who wouldn't even give you boundaries, and you have some grade A1 boundaries, Power 3. So I feel like what's dying in you is this fight for your life, like where you feel like I have to compromise my boundaries. I have to give someone something. I have to become what they want me to become, just so we can have peace in the house. Like I feel like you have been surrounded in the past or maybe presently. You could have been, you may have been surrounded by some very toxic, chaotic people who really like to just dump their shit on you. But with all these powerful cards here, like you put an end to that. And so now I'm really feeling like Power 3, you on a whole brand new adventure. Like the adventure that you on is so different. You might see, it may seem as if you're the only one on this adventure. I feel like you came from a line of a family that was so used to toxicity that if anyone from your family was different or tried to leave it or was a healer, there was death spells put on that person. So you could have be uncovering in this time some mysterious deaths in your family. You're going to discover those people were healers. You're going to discover that there was people who was doing root work on them because they did not want this the family dynamic to end. And then you came into the world and they increased the death spells because you surpassed a certain level. You outlived the other people. Like I'm sensing some people in your family who died in old age found out they were healers at a very old age after they had been around so much toxicity. And when they were finding out about what was going on, they felt like they had, like their back was up against the wall, so the death magic worked. And on you, there was a lot of death magic cast on you. You're outliving these people from your family who cast death spells on you. And now these people are dying. And you're healing and creating something new. And with this Chariot, I feel as if those ancestors are coming to tell you, congratulations, we're proud of you. Thank you for not giving in to it. Thank you for putting your health first. So the road not taken, because this just gave me a lot of information about you guys. This isn't, I think you guys really needed to hear that. Pile 3. That's the road not taken for Pile 3. Prayer, Spirit of the North, we have death. What's the energy of the death card? Oh, I see what this is. The way the death magic was supposed to work on you, Pal 3, was you were supposed to have a horrible life. Your life was supposed to be basically, you basically were supposed to die with this family. Because 10 of clubs, the little engine that wouldn't, the train says, I don't care about heels. I want to be a writer. And here's his parents. You would have died if you were still with these toxic people. Because they would have consistently been bringing conflict your way. And then they would have been making it seem like, well, you know what? Pal 3 is just this horrible person. Pal 3 is just this. Pal 3 is just difficult. They would have been gang stalking you. They would have been turning people against you. You would have constantly felt like you was alone. You would have constantly had nothing. You would have constantly been needing help, and they would have been using the fact that you needed help from them to basically energy harvest off of your grief. But what is the road not taken with death for Pal 3? Look at the bright side of things. Like Power 3, I feel like you dealt with so much heartache. I mean, like heartache to that an average person would have committed suicide by now. We got the death card again. What in the hell is going on? Power 3, we need to get some information for you guys. I'm not picking up on bad energy. We got the death card here. The death card. Underneath, we got Sight of Owl and Queen of Pentacles. Oh, somebody knew you were supposed to get some money in your family. So they did a lot of death magic on you guys. But you had somebody praying for you. The power of prayer goes a long way. With Spirit of the North here, it was part of your destiny to experience so much grief. Now you may be trying to figure out, how do I get past this stage? You already got past the stage, the Chariot. What else do we need to know for Pile 3? Everybody who wanted to leave you out in the cold, they're experiencing such severe mental anguish. And all they're doing is just looking up at you like, if all the death magic we did on pile 3 didn't go to pile 3, is it going to come back to us? Yeah. You are sacred and warrior woman. They shouldn't have been messing with you, pile 3. You're sacred. You are sacred. You may be seeing 4. 4 may be a very important number to you, but anyone who targeted your heart chakra, it don't end pretty for them. Anyone who wanted to, anyone who brought you any experiences of grief, their peace is yours. For all the spiritual warfare they brought your way, you're going to experience peace. So if this is if it was a community of people, organizations of people, you're going to experience so much peace. Anyone who targeted your heart chakra, anyone who tried to destroy you from inside out by trying to get into your head, by trying to trigger you emotionally, they shouldn't have did that. They will never have enough. Anyone who disturbed your peace will never have peace. Pile 3. People who have been hunting you, they've left trails everywhere. I mean, everywhere. The random stranger, they might have asked, asked for something. The least, it's like these people aren't good judges of character. They'll possibly be like, oh, so have you seen such and such? And the person could have just looked normal, like, no, I did not today, but okay. And they'll get curious. Why are you asking about such and such? Like, whoever been trying to break your heart, they leaving trails everywhere. Hi, beautiful. I haven't seen you in such a long time. Okay, you on pile 3. When I post the timestamp, you should definitely watch the whole thing from the beginning, because if you came in on pile 3, there's some messages in the beginning that will be very helpful for you. But pile 3, there are some people who have information for you about the people. Hey, boo. Yeah, definitely watch it from the beginning. If you feel led to. I'm not trying to say you got to do it. Just if you feel led to. There's but there's possibly some messages that will help you have a clear understanding. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Okay. All right. I got you. But yeah, there's people who have information about the people who have been trying to target your heart chakra. Like, it's not good to target you, pile 3. So what I'm picking up, pile 3, because this was supposed to be the road this is the road not taken, but Spirit is giving you guys some information. So you have to accept that you are extremely sensitive, okay? And you are a warrior, so that even a warrior has to
rest, okay? Even a warrior has to recharge. And your body has gone through so much havoc. Like, I'm looking at this picture. You see all these lines coming from her body? Like, I feel your body has been ripped apart, put back together by people from your past. So you may be feeling some body aches and pains. And this is simply because oh, yeah, you may be, okay, your body is healing. Your body's healing. Because I was just sitting here studying like this. I've seen this card so many times, but I started noticing all the lines coming from the heart here, and it's spreading throughout her body. People really wanted you to break down from inside out, dear God. But for all of the peace that they try to take from you, anybody who has tried to target your heart chakra, even if it was just, I hope I piss off pile 3 so they can have a bad day and hopefully be sad like I am, it don't end pretty for them. Because the thing with you guys, pile 3, is that you don't have a nasty energy to you. Your energy is beautiful. People automatically have a choice how they gonna treat you. It's a choice to, I'm curious, because you guys have a star attraction, pile 3. Like, I'm curious about pile 3, but I know not to cross certain boundaries. It's like people know boundaries when they know their boundaries when it comes to you, but they don't, those who choose not to honor it, well, don't take it personal. Forgive them, release resentment, because it's going to help your body heal. Because literally, pile 3, you guys have experienced so much trauma. You should be dead by now. Yeah, you should. Like, your body is consistently repairing, and you may notice spiritual attacks will come. I'll show you guys the cards where you got people trying to be like, cause you conflict, and they're trying to stop you from healing. We have the Hermit, Knight of Wands, the Joker, the Jack of Spades. We have Thunderstorm and Karmic Debt. Okay, so somebody's trying to a rat, somebody who been a straight ass rat in your life is it's like, I'm trying to find a way to describe it. Okay, so I was thinking about thunder and lightning earlier. I don't know why I was thinking about it, but I feel like pile 3, your energy is like thunder. When you strike people, there's a reason they say people don't want to get struck by lightning twice. Now, if you strike certain things, lightning is okay. You're being asked to, pile 3, to be who you are. Because I feel like pile 3, you may have experienced a severe bout of loneliness. So you're not sure when to have your guards up, so you may close your heart chakra, then open it, because like it's something that you naturally do that protects you and keeps out negative energy. And so you may experience severe bouts of loneliness. And because you have great hope in humanity, you'll be hoping, well, I hope that this person is kind to me, only to discover you might get hurt. So karmic debt, it's because a lot of people be trying to put they be trying to put their mother wounds on you, because we got womb here. You're a healer. A lot of people try to put their mother wounds on you. Now, the mother wound, when it's not healed, you'll meet a lot of dangerous sociopathic karmic people. So you're being asked to realize that whoever is for you is going to be coming in. It's important for you to do whatever it is you naturally do that allows you to be able to protect your emotional body. It's something that you guys do. It's something you do when you're in hermit mode. It's something that you don't do with there's nothing materialistic. It's just you and yourself and your energy. It's like you do it when you feel safe and naked, okay? And this is very specific. It's something you do when you're just safe and naked in your own skin. There's nothing. It's nothing involved. It's just you and your naked skin and your soul. Okay. I feel like you're actually taking the time to heal it though. So I understand. I feel like you're trying to heal it. You know what I mean? And healing the mother wound takes time. That's not something that goes away overnight. I feel like you're taking the time to heal it. But whatever it is that you do that's making you feel safe, like you would, okay, reparent yourself. How I'll describe this. What parent, yeah, you were parenting yourself. When you're when you're naked and safe by yourself, you can imagine if you had a mom to protect you, because really moms are the protectors of the family. Feminine energy is just as fierce as it is gentle, okay? Most feminine energy takes the lead in the household. Traditionally wise, we live in a patriarchy system right now, but some ancient ancestors, the matriarch was highly honored and there was peace in the house, but then toxic femininity took over and that kind of died down. But let's say, let's say your inner child is telling you some secrets about the past, because I feel like if you're on this path, you're doing a whole lot of inner child healing. And the mother that you deserve, let's say you got to go out for a doctor's appointment. Now, let's say the doctor ain't shit, right? But you kind of like, what we gonna do? So in that moment, you may be filled with a lot of illusions, fear, doubt, but you start trusting the process and, the universe, Mother Gaia, Mother Nature, and then you get a solution. Now, would you want your child getting like some shots that they don't need? You could, postpone it and say, hey, we need to reschedule, and you could do your research on how to go about legalizing alternative ways for your child's health care. If this is a mother that you would have wanted to have, then you do what you need to do so you can feel safe. Now, that doesn't mean the outside world is going to be, congratulations, you found a way to fuck up the matrix. They're going to be fucking pissed, and they're going to be trying to try you. They're going to try to downplay you in a very sneaky way. The more power you get, the more powerful you become, Power 3, the more people are going to be more sneakier. And it's important for you to respect yourself as the parent that you would have hoped to have had, would have respected you as a child. So that, because the way your mother treats you is the energy imprint that is going to be on you, and others will pick up on it. Like, you'll notice if you dealt with narcissists, they might have treated you like the mother wound that you experienced. We'll get a couple more cards and then we'll end it here. But pal, and that's okay. This is actually a superpower. Thank you for sharing all this beautiful stuff. It's a superpower because you could look at it as, okay, what is wrong with me? It's not what is wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. It's literally your superpower. So the role not taken for Power 3 is that your mother wound is your superpower. We about to find out how, because I got some, okay. So pile 3, there's an emphasis on people really, your family unit wanting you to be dead by now. They got a lot to hide, okay? However, with this page of wands here, there's this sense of okay, you know how distorted feminine energy doesn't really objectively dissect information. Well, your family missed a lot of steps. Your family tried to sacrifice you. Pile 3. We got the river woman here. It's time for you to share how you feel. You could write a memoir, whatever it is you need to do. But this is also, however you feel led to express that deep rooted pain, pile 3, is going to be healing, but also it's going to be a source of protection for you and your family. Now, energetically, you may just be like, I'm going to just start writing today. And you're going to notice less psychic attacks. Now, you may get the book published, finish the book, get it published, you know, and people may say, oh my gosh, pile 3 wrote a book. Whatever it is you decide to do, but somebody gonna be punished. We got the 2 of spades and 9 of hearts. On this 9 of hearts, it says, hey, it's crime and punishment. You had to know the second half is gonna suck. Whatever it is you're going to create by transmuting the pain of having those closest to you connected to that mother wound. And when I'm saying mother wound, I'm not just saying, you know, the one who gave birth to you. Basically, however we were treated by our parents, well, mostly our mother, others treated us like it. Now, you may have had a masculine figure in your life, but they took the key of how to treat you based off of how the mother treated you. So you could have ran into love interest. You could have ran into false friends who treated you like the mother wound. You could have ran into a lot of people who wanted to sacrifice you by breaking your heart. They wanted you to be lonely because they were lonely. Basically, anyone who wanted to hurt you, the way they went about hurting you was how they hurt inside. They didn't exactly know how to express the pain, pile 3. They didn't exactly know how to, you know, healthily and creative release it. So they created obstacles in your life where you would feel the pain that they felt. So it's like, let's say pile 3, I'm somebody from your past, right? And I saw right away, there's something about pile 3 I like, but I don't like that I don't have it within myself. No, it's not that they don't have it within themselves. They're not doing the necessary work to get it. So if I'm like targeting you and I'm going above and beyond to destroy you, so I can cause you a death. The way these people wanted you to die was from so much stress, pain, heartache, and you're still here. So you see how this cat looks like? These people are scared as hell. This is people from your past. The road not taken that I feel you will take is you're gonna open your heart to the right person where you can talk to them about anything. This 2 of spades right here shows me you had a lot of people lie to you about what love is and what love isn't. They wanted you to be so confused about relationships and how to choose it. And in this moment, you're just, so go to a body of water, pile 3, and just sit there, be still. The water will heal you. You'll feel a lot leaving you. And if you're wondering what to give to, like how to honor the water, hold on, because a lot of people, they want peace, but they don't exactly know. Forgive your past. Forgiveness. When you go to a body of water, or you can get in your, but yes, go to a body of water in nature. You could have like a lake nearby. You could go have a beach nearby you. Just sit still. There's protection in nature. You may have people wanting to be in your energy. You'll feel them trying to pull you in energetically. They'll try to use whatever they got outside themselves to get your attention. You don't have to feed into that. But it's important for you to just get in nature, because there was a lot of confusing belief system placed in you, Pile 3, where you would think hate was love and love was hate. There's someone here looking for you right now as you're hearing this and as I'm sharing this, that wants to be able to talk to you about the deepest things, the dark, the light, everything. I'll show you this picture. The guy says, I had a wonderful dream that anonymous turned out to be me. Somebody is saying they're looking for you, where it's just like you guys could literally do some weird ass shit together, Pal 3. I mean some weird ass shit, on some healthy shit, not on some, crazy shit. Like when I say crazy, I don't mean crazy like like diagnosing people, but like on some sociopathic shit. I mean like you guys could wake up at 2 in the morning and go get ice cream and walk around the city and listen to music, sharing the same headphones. You're like, your love life that is trying to come into your life is like a romance movie. It's not perfect, but it's not one where it's full of drama, but it's one where two different worlds meet, and it's just like, it's something fucking beautiful. It's like you have the most beautifulest scenes where, how old lusty feel scenes where people like they locked eyes and they wanted to make love. No, you guys may be in a party and lock eyes and be like, you look like you like the same shit I like. Do you want to go and pick up trash around the city? And they'll be like, I was just thinking of doing that. You'll be like, no, you fucking with me. Like, no, for real. I got trash bags. I got a picker. I got this, and you guys develop a friendship over picking up trash in the city. This is the kind of movie where people will be like, I want to see that movie. So go to the river. It will help you release some pent up stored energy, because I feel like some family members strategically energy harvested off of your grief and pain by abusing you guys to the point where you were not able to release any of that toxic built up stuck energy that they transferred into you. So you now might be in this fight mode most of the time, because you're picking up on energies of like people who, if they got the chance to know you on a deeper level, they would hurt you. But the thing is, they're not going to hurt you. It's just someone strategically stored in places of your energetic body a lot of pain so they could energy harvest off of you. And if you're wondering if they're energy harvesting off of you, they're not able to energy harvest off of you. You're literally because whatever it is you healed a certain part of pain in your energetic body so that they can't get access to the pain in your body. And with the 9 of Hearts, to conclude this message, and this is a very special way to end this for you guys, the road not taken is you allowing your inner child to come out and play. Now you may be like, but what about responsibilities I have? What about how will I be perceived by people? Don't worry about that. What really matters, this death card here is showing me that you guys have had such a huge rebirth that people don't know how to look at you anymore. They literally don't know how to receive you anymore. But the residual energy from past defamation of character, pile 3, you can get rid of it by going to a body of water in nature and just being one with nature. And that's it. I hope this helped you guys. Whew. I love you guys. Have a great day. And blessings to your children and your children's children. Blessings to your legacy. Okay?